Hi traders, a very good evening. So traders, today is Monday. The time now is evening 8 p.m. So traders, after uploading the trading video on Friday of the 25k to 50k challenge, I was looking forward to continuing with the challenge, and upload trading videos daily. Traders, but on Saturday, I met up with a friend and he was getting married, a close friend of mine, and he invited me for a bachelor's party. So traders, right now I am in Goa. I landed here yesterday. And traders, I was staying here for some days. And unfortunately, I was not able to trade today. And I don't think I'll be able to trade for the remaining 3 4 days too. The days which I will be staying here. Though I have brought my laptop. But still, we'll be doing some sightseeing. Some stuffs here and there in the day. So yeah, traders, so the challenge video will be delayed for some days. So in the meantime, I thought that in the evening, whenever I will have some free time, so I will do some post analysis video of the market, decoding the price action. So traders, let's start with decoding the price action of Nifty 50 today for intraday trading. So traders, if you see, Nifty opened with a gap up today, so this level here is the day high of the previous day, 2nd June, and this 18,580 horizontal line, the upwards horizontal line, is the day high of the 1st June. So previous 2 days. So traders, market opened above this zone. So we know that the day high of any trading session is the resistance zone, and if the market opens above it, if the market breaks it, then same level will act as the support zone. So traders, exactly this happened today. So if you see this first 5 minutes candle, this candle received, if you see this wick here, so this wick on the from the upside, you can see that this candle received massive selling from the upside, and also this was a big gap up. So after this first 5 minutes candle, so one good entry would have been, as soon as this candle closed, with the stop loss at around the high of the week, we could have planned for a target just above this zone level here, because we know that once this is a resistance zone support, and if the price reaches this level, then we can see some buying, so it would have been a risky trade, aggressive trade, so the logic of this scalping trade in the morning would be that the price has received major aggressive selling from the upside in the first 5 minutes, and this selling can continue. The profit booking in the market can continue, and our exit would have been just above the support level here. So traders, so the price after this first 5 minutes candle, the price went down, continuing with the aggressive selling. That is what that was seen on the first 5 minutes, and from at around this support level here, we can see that a green bullish candle formed, closing at around its highs. So traders, whenever we see this type of a candlestick forming from a support zone, so we can understand that there are buyers present in the market, and this level is taking the market upwards, because from these levels we are seeing buyers in the market. So when you see this kind of price action, we can go for a scalping trade on the upside. Just when this candle closes, a stop loss can be at around here, and we can plan for about at least 1:1 risk to reward ratio. So it is very much achievable in this kind of scenarios. Also, if somebody missed taking an entry here, if you see this, just the after this candle, this doji, if you see, so dojis mean two things. So they either mean continuation or reversal, but look at the, where this doji is forming after the green impulsive candle. And if you see this doji, if you see the wick from the downside, you can see it has a big wick, with a very small body, and it closes just at around its highs. So we can see that even in this candle, the price is receiving major buying. And if somebody missed the entry here, as soon as this candle closes, at around here, so one can enter with a stop loss just below the wick of this candle, and at least plan for 1:1, 1:1, 1:2, or at least wait for this candle to close to book the profits. So traders, these two could have been good scalping trades. So traders, the momentum continued on the upside. And again, if you see, what the price did here. So it halted here, it halted here, and then again it went up. So traders, whenever the price is giving a strong move on any side, and when the price retraces, and then forms a green doji, like in this case, price has moved on the upside, and if you see here the two red candles, and then price formed a green doji. So we know that green doji is either mean continuation or reversal, and in this point we can say that the market is receiving a major buying, and this green doji with big rejection from both sides, and the next candle opening at around the high of the body, so we can in this kind of scenarios we can we can, if you see this this trend line like thing here, we can enter with the view that the market will continue giving its upward momentum on the upside, and we can go with a small stop loss just below the wick of this green doji, so in the view that the market will break the high and the market will go up. So this could have also been a good scalping trade. So traders, and after this we saw that when the market was going at around the day high of today, the market received some selling from the upside, and this candle traders, so it was a strong red candle with wick reject from downside, so from the upside. So whenever this kind of candlestick forms, at around the day high zone, that is the resistance zone from where previously we have seen selling in the market. So as soon as this candle closes, with just a stop loss above the wick, we can go for a scalping trade, and as the momentum is happening, we can trail our stop loss. And in this kind of scenarios, we have to see that we cannot go for big targets, because the market has already already we are seeing some strong bias present in the market, so we cannot expect the price to to fall down straight away in this kind of strong buying environment. So traders, whenever we enter a counter trend entry like this, in the early morning, then we have to plan for small stop losses. So as soon as the momentum is happening, book some, trail the stop loss to cost. So traders, so after seeing this selling, the market again halted here. We can see this green doji forming, closing at around the highs, so this again will be the kind of so this is an impulsive wave, the market retrace, and then it is continuing in the direction. So traders, in this kind of scenario setups, when the market is as previously shown strong buying, and then it went up, and then we see a strong green candle with reaction from the downside and closing at around its highs, so this can be a good entry to take a scalping trade with a stop loss, just below the wick of the green candle. So we can easily get 1:1, 2, 3 in this kind of trades. So when you're scalping, it is best to book some quantities and then trail the remaining slowly to cost. So traders, and we see that the market gave a big move on the upside, just breaking the day high of today in Nifty. So traders, so as soon as, so we see some interesting price action here. So also traders, before going to this, if I just show you this price action here, I'll just mark these levels. So traders, this is our low, this is the high, this is the lower high, and as soon as the market breaks this level here, so this is our low, high, lower high, oh sorry, it's a higher low, and as soon as this market is breaking the high, we can conclude that the market will form a higher high. So traders, as soon as this candle closed, and the market opened just somewhere here, we could have gone for entry on the upside also, on the view that the market is forming a series of higher lows and higher highs. So traders, whenever we are trading intraday, doing scalping, it's all about training our eyes to look for small things and processing the data, and making decisions correctly. So traders, let me remove this. So traders, so that market gave a rally on the upside. So traders, I will mark this level here, so we know that the day high of any day acts as strong resistance, and traders, as intraday players, we also have to look for traps, like in this case, market just broke the day high, and then one green candle, and the next candle, if you see here, it is a red doji. So whenever we have seen some strong buying in the market is in uptrend, and at around the resistance zone, so the resistance and support levels are, they are zones, they are not just single lines, so at around the day high, just after breaking the day high, if you see a red doji forming, and the closing of this candle, and the opening of the candle is below the body of the red doji, so traders, in this kind of scenarios, we have to be very careful, because it can be a fake breakout, and the market, this kind of setups are favorite for the market. The market does, if you see, if you backtest, this kind of setups happen very common in the market, trapping the retailers here. So what the market did, just after forming this red doji, the next candle opened at around the low of the body of the doji, and we saw some strong buying in the market. So traders, in this kind of scenario, as soon as this candle closes, we can enter with a very small stop loss just above the red doji, and then we can try to capture the momentum on the downside. So traders, even here, if you see, the market has formed a high, a lower high, high low, a lower high, lower low, and traders, as soon as this market formed this candle here, and as soon as this candle closed, we could have entered with a stop loss just above it and captured the momentum on the downside. So this type of setups are for safe players. So some the other, the risky players, so they can enter here, or they can enter just after seeing the strong momentum on the downside. We have this kind of level here. So this level, as soon as we see this red impulsive candle closing at around the low of this level here, the zone here, we can enter with a view that the market will go downside, hitting the stop losses of the buyers. So traders, after that, we saw some selling in the market, So traders, so this selling continued for some time, and then, one interesting price action happened here. At 115, we saw a strong impulsive candle. So traders, whenever we are seeing, a momentum on any direction happening, so we cannot expect for V-shaped recoveries always, So traders, we saw some buying, and then again the price came down, and the price formed kind of a double bottom pattern here, you see, and then the price went up. So traders, and this upside momentum did not last, because we are seeing some aggressive buying in the market at this point of time. The market formed some big rejection from the upside, some red candle, and the market was in a range. And traders, at this candle here, at around 255, we can see some very aggressive selling in the market, and as soon as this candle closed at the lows, just below the body, so it would have been a good entry on the downside. So with stop loss just above it, and we can plan for target at around the low of the day. So traders, these are how today one could have scalped. These are the trading setups that we got today for 5th of June 2023 for Nifty, and traders, kind of same price action for today for Bank Nifty also. So traders, for Bank Nifty, I will just point out a small thing here. So traders, we have to train our eyes, to look for setups like this. So market is, is in an uptrend, consolidated. It found a low here, a green candle closing at the high, if one is risky, one can take risks, one can enter here, or is market to, or we'll wait, for the market to form a high here, and as soon as this high is breaking, we can enter on the upside, we can enter on the C side if you are buying options. So these are kind of the setups that happen mostly on intraday, and we have to watch out for these kind of setups. So traders, let's look at 15 minutes. Using the video, so I think for some days, as long as I'm staying here, So I'll be doing some post analysis videos like this and uploading them in the evening. So yeah, traders, so hope you have a good trading day tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Bye. Cheers, traders.